local weather.
Skies starting off partly to mostly cloudy out there, but it's a warmer morning than yesterday morning. This is a live look at the tall city early on your Wednesday morning on your hump day. We do notice that city lights, if you look closely enough, are highlighting some of the wispy whites, especially higher up in the sky, indicating mid to high level clouds. A lot of these clouds not producing any rain or snow, and we're likely going to be seeing a warmer air with some more sunshine later in the day. Some vitamin D, some much needed vitamin D, because we're pretty cloudy and cool yesterday. Most of the thick clouds and rain showers east of our viewing area moving out of the San Angelo and Abilene area. Satellite and radar not really picking up on the higher level clouds across the basin this morning, but again, we are seeing those clouds there. But later in the day today, as I mentioned, more sunshine, more vitamin D, anywhere from Midland, Odessa to Hobbs to Carlsbad. Mostly sunny this afternoon, but from Fort Stockton, Marfa, and Alpine down near the Rio Grande, I think it'll likely be a little bit more cloudy, as more clouds will eventually be on the increase Basinwide much later in the day today. But again, starting off pretty gloomy and cool. Current temperature 51 degrees, dropping into the upper 40s by the morning commute. Warming up in the low to mid 60s by noon with still some lingering clouds, but by 4 p.m., I'm likely thinking, as country singer Joe Nichols will say, sunny and 75, so 75, not too bad. So yeah, not the best singer out there, but not too bad in terms of the weather at 75 degrees this afternoon, likely reaching right around 77 degrees this afternoon, becoming more humid though later this evening. High 60s and lower 70s by 8 p.m. We are likely to be seeing more moisture in the atmosphere, in the lower levels of the atmosphere, but still above, 4, 5, 6,000 feet. A little bit more in the way of dry air, so despite some clouds likely again remaining rain-free, temperatures rising in a big way, again in the mid to upper 70s in the Midland and Odessa area, lower 80s in the Trans-Pecos and also the Rio Grande. Mid to upper 70s from Marfa and Alpine towards Fort Stockton. Fort Stockton might be even warmer in the lower 80s. Cooling off overnight in the 40s and 50s, so not as many blues on this temperature map overnight and tomorrow morning as compared to this morning because of really persistent, strong southeasterly winds sustained at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Pretty breezy this afternoon, also breezy overnight. We got to watch out for fog because the southerly component in those winds not only bringing in slightly warmer air compared to normal, but also more humid air. Not too dry and too humid this morning. And we are going to be drying out just a little bit later this afternoon, but later this evening in the overnight, these greens moving into the eastern areas of the basin, close to 100% relative humidity values by tomorrow morning. Mostly cloudy, but warmer tomorrow at 83, with stronger south-southwesterly winds sustained at 15 to 25 miles per hour. 77 today. 83 tomorrow. Dusty cold front arrives on Friday, but warming up later this weekend and early next week.